Now, your money masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. We get the Dow up 13, NASDAQ up 5, S&P's up 2. You get gold down 13, silver's down 30. We got bonds down $1. And King Dollar, folks, not only is going into that November 9th low breakout area, it absolutely rejected it, and someone came in the dollar. I mean,
gigantic
time, big time.
Yeah.
You're gonna see.
Look at that price.
As one of the tigers said a little bit early in the den, the bottom line is that the battle is on, and the battle is not only on, folks. But let me tell you something. That acceleration up that we just had in King Dollar, you know. Good luck market.
Big spike.
Oh, it's huge.
With a wide price spread and volume.
That's whoever just bought into that. Let me tell you something. They know, as you just said, someone's going south right now, and they're pushing money into the dollar so quick you can't see straight.
Man,
and,
oh man.
I'll tell you what one of the things are. I looked at this morning. So check this out, folks. This is absolutely amazing. Let me see if I can find the story. So you get the European Central Bank, right?
Yes.
And we know that the European Central Bank
giving out money this morning.
Not only giving out money, but this is going to be about the Greek debt.
Okay.
That they don't have to write down the Greek debt, and they're going to make everyone else take the haircut.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But it gets better.
Okay.
Then there's the European, I got to figure out what, there's another bank over there, okay? European Investment Bank, I believe. And what's happening with that, I'll get you the exact number, but what's happening with that is this, is that they have losses that are in the hundreds of billions also, right?
Yeah.
And now listen to this, right? They're not going to have them mark it down. They're exempt from marking it down. Now, this just come out this morning. They had put this... They had put this through. Okay, this is hilarious. They had put this through when they put the document through last week. And what it means specifically is this, is that they have all these losses, and they don't have to put them through, and, this is the kicker, that other people are actually still buying their bonds. Okay?
Really?
Yeah. Okay? It's what you can get out of all of that, folks, is that there's no doubt that they continue to print money, give the money out, and well, actually, no. Both of those, the second bank can't print the money.
Right.
So they're selling bonds,
right.
And they're just not marking it down, and they're figuring out over the course of years they'll get their money back. But it's bizarre. I mean, it's over the top too.
Yeah.
It is absolutely over the top. So we'll see where this baby shakes out. But needless to say, volatility, we get some volatility today. And, of course, all you have to do in the market is own Apple. Own Apple, and you're going to be at the Four Seasons for quite a while.
Oh, my goodness.
You know?
That is a rocket ship.
It's what you had out here today. And Apple's already done 9 million shares.
Yeah.
You've had one acceleration up, nice downdraft, hanging up there.
Yeah.
Now look at that. I got all new charts. See the new charts?
Yes, you do. Oh man! Look at that.
We have to figure these out now.
That's pretty cool.
I know. So what we just did, folks, Bloomberg was in here this morning, and let's see.
Alexa gives you easy. Just simply, I suppose, just choose on.
What is that? M1. So that's. Figure is that?
So that's a monthly chart.
Oh, that's a monthly. That's a monthly on the daily. Look, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do the maximum. Let's see what the maximum says. Oh, my God.
Well, okay, that's cool because it takes you back into the 1980s.
Oh, my God. Look, folks,
yeah.
you got to see this. I just put the maximum up. Is that the maximum on that?
Apple goes back a little further than that because they were public in the 76, already by 76, I believe.
Yeah, so that went back to 1981.
Yeah.
That looks a little parabolic. What
accumulation.
Oh,
well, of course, what's making it really look like that is obviously the acceleration.
That's on a quality. Look, this is pretty cool, man. Once I get used to this, folks, this is pretty cool. Well, I like this one, intraday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
that's my 10-minute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just have a pull-down window. We got new toys.
Yeah, big time.
New toys for everybody out there.
Look at them hit gold, man. Okay, so. Let's see what we got here. So gold, just the high was 1792. We are at, man, They
Wow, how about that? That was simultaneous.
They absolutely hit the dollar and whacked gold.
Wow.
Yep.
And
Loaded it up.
The euro, too.
And I suspect what they had at the same time is that, see, the way to do that is that you go in the option market first. I remember I told you this before. You go in the option market first. And what a big monster can do, folks, is this, is that you go in the option market, and they probably already had basically sold all the options on the GLD.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the gold contract, right? Knowing what they're going to do. And what they're going to do, folks, okay, is bang the dollar, bang gold, bang the euro simultaneously, end the story.
Yeah.
You know, and let me tell you something.
That's what they did.
Now, what you have here, let me tell you, if in fact, most of the time, you do not see this happen once it starts happening.
Yeah.
You know, and what I mean specifically is today.
Right.
This just doesn't, you know, if this is the beginning of a monster trade for a large dealer out there, you're going to see this hit more than once. The first hit, and all the first hit actually does is get everyone else attuned, like, uh-oh, hold it, what's going on?
Yeah.
And what the first operator is trying to do is that she's trying to entice the other operators in the system, saying, okay, hold it, we'll go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll go with it, we'll take it, let's do it. Let's get on board here and, you know, see what we can do. So
now, what was interesting is that didn't touch oil.
No.
Left oil out.
Look at that.
Yeah. And I'm still just actually oil is rejecting. You know, even though it moved down, you know, it's rejecting the high of that gap up from February 21st. So you know, and what that says, folks, it says longer term we're looking at higher prices at the gas pump. I don't know. When I was there yesterday,
that's a tax.
I don't like getting up towards that $5 a gallon.
That's,
you know.
I'm telling you. First gas I ever bought was 17 cents. 17 cents.
Absolutely.
And then 19 cents. And folks, it stayed for 22 and 24 cents forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I think that's what they pay in Venezuela these days. They're probably, I think it's
that makes sense.
Pennies.
Yeah. No, I
don't want to live there, but
no, not even close.
You know, with cheap gas, you go from Aruba over, you know, take your boat over, fill it up, and come on back.
Man, yeah. You know what? Let's see. My tanks are full right now. Yeah. It's important, folks. That's when you start talking some petrol, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. When
I hold 250 gallons.
On your boat. Yeah. Well, you talk about, you know, so that's a really great point, because when you start taking a look at, you know, $5 gas or what have you, and what that can do to the leisure industry.
Yeah, huge. You know,
you go to your boat and you just party on it. You don't move.
Well, 250 gallons. But you know what that would do? That it is actually that's the power aspect, but that would help sailboats, because you know, even when I'm out even in the sailboats, I'm saying to myself, you know, the higher the gas actually gets.
Yeah.
The more that the sailboat's worth, and a good diesel engine, because a diesel engine, folks, if you're not going fast, is a mind blower how much gas you save. Yeah. I mean, it's dramatic. On a boat, it's actually it's over the top what you save. It's huge. It makes the difference of basically going out or not going out. I mean, is that dramatic?
Yeah. Well, so your trip in a week or so just got more expensive.
Ooh. Thank God. I think it's all right. I think it's already taken care of.
You said, okay, that's
good. Oh my God. So let's see what we got here. You know, you get Europe. Okay, so Europe, the DAX has had juice since this morning.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot, but has the juice.
35 points. Still 35 points.
Yeah. The FTSE just doesn't have it.
Yeah. Just flat today.
Just can't handle it up here. Our own S&P, let's see what we got with our S&P. Our S&P, look at this thing. This is getting to be a strange-looking chart. In fact, I brought one up yesterday. I forget what chart it was. It was one of the strange. It might have been Chipotle. CMG, right?
Yeah, I think so. It is.
That's it. Now, if
that looks like the S&P. It looks like
it
five,
is. No, it does. It does. Now, if that isn't just strange looking, and what I mean, folks, is look at this. That's just. I mean, markets. Well, I can't say markets don't do it, because they did do it.
That's right. That's right. Exactly.
They don't hold it. I can say that. You know. And you know what you are going to see. Hold on. for the ride here. There's no two ways about it, folks, because you are going to get a ride of your lifetime today. And hey,
if the freight train's still out there,
I better get. Let me just see here. I got to get. Let me get this thing up here. We got to get that Nadex trade on. I already got a couple on.
Oh, okay.
I hit it early, but let me get. So if you come over to our website, folks, at TFNN, you're going to see the Nadex banner. And what Nadex is, they're binary options. It's a yes and no. You're saying yes and no to a. Let's see. Let me get this up.
I'll go with oil this morning.
Okay.
Because that thing has not. Not totally. I got to go to the intraday charts first.
Okay, so let's see what we got. I'm going to sit first with the, and so what happens is this. Let me pull up the SPY first and see where we sit. Okay, so I got to wait for a little counter trend bounce.
Exactly. That's a problem.
That's okay. So that's all right. That's all right.
Got to wait.
Yeah. So we take this. I got to figure out 2 days. Okay, so we'll just get set up. We want a little counter trend bounce first, because even in the S&P. Well, we'll see. You're only up 2 right now. Okay, so oil. You want to go to the oil? We need a counter trend. Okay, let you bulls get going, man. Let's go. Let's get it up here a little. Look who's over there. We got our man K Rico. K Rico, what's going on?
Gentlemen, the price of a gallon of gas here in Costa Rica is over $5 for the last 4 months.
Oh my God!
Over $5, but
is it normally high there though? I mean, it's
yeah.
I mean, it's an island, right?
Yeah.
And you know what's really weird, guys? You can drive all over the country. Every gas station, you do not see a price of gas. There's no prices.
Yeah, exactly. I know. That's a stay with us, K Rico. We're about to go to break.
That's a good business. Don't put the price up. Just take their credit card.
Beauty.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We get K Rico from Costa Rica. We want to hear from you folks. We have the Dow up 15, Nasdaq up 6, S&P's up 2, gold's down 14. We're going to be right back.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of investment newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume and the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today, click Investment Newsletters, and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on Chinese stocks, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you seek to maximize your returns. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and
and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, author of Mastering Probabilities, a daily investment and trading newsletter, and teacher of the money game. Studies show that 3 out of 5 people are afraid for their life in trading these markets, and the number one reason given is fear of loss. Look, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and the money game proves it. Lesson number 1, don't risk more than 1% of your trading capital on any trade. Why, you ask? Because 35 trades in a row where you risk 50 cents and make $1 are all you need to double your trading capital, versus the 230 losing trades in a row you would need to bring your balance to $100. Let me teach you more about the money game risk-free for 30 days. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, for your 30-day risk-free trial. You were born to be a money master, and I'll teach you how.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, folks. We do appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Listen, folks, coming this Saturday, if you happen to be in the Boston area, New England area, come on up and visit us. We're going to be at the Burlington Marriott 9 to 12 with the Go Along America Tour. You can sign up right in the front page of TFNN. Following Tuesday, we're going to be in Tampa at the Hyatt Regency from 6:30 to 9:30. And, of course, don't forget about the Tiger dollar promotion. The way that works, you know, from now until March 30th until March 11th. Sorry, folks. To buy Tiger dollars. If you do, they're good for all subscriptions at TFNN. And what we do have is that if you buy the Tiger dollars, I'm going to be doing a Master Trader 1 full day live that you get for free. Now, you're going to be hitting the road. Do we have this up yet?
No, we don't have it up yet. We don't have it up yet. Maybe by about 4 o'clock or so.
Okay, so we get a big surprise this afternoon, folks.
I think so.
You stay tuned. No doubt. No doubt.
I love it.
We get our man K. Rico from Costa Rica. What's happening, brother?
You know, last time I talked to you guys, the date was February 13th, and I didn't even tell you, but on that day, Costa Rica at 4:52 in the morning had a very violent 3-wave earthquake. It was so violent that friends of mine 200 miles away, they were woken up just like I was out of my bed, and I mean, it was violent.
Were you rolling? Was the floor rolling?
Yes, it was. It was waving.
It was waving. I know. I've been in one of those up in Alaska.
Ooh.
You should see it.
Isn't
it weird? What happens, folks, is this. You look down. You're in bed, and you can hear. And you look down, and I had cement floors in Alaska.
Yeah.
And the things actually wave, just like you said. And it's crazy, man. Yeah.
I just want to tell you that what happened on that day got my radar up again. And I don't want to sound, you know, crazy or foolish, but I want to be sincere about this. I have been having these walking thoughts of the date of March 13th for about 6 months now. And I know that I called you up about a year ago this time, and I told you about a friend of mine who teaches me about earthquakes.
That's right, the tsunami. We still get that clip. We put that clip out on YouTube, right?
Well, he and I have been talking kind of about my dreams and my feelings and all these things that I've tapped into. And he and I know that the thing is, human beings do have some kind of instincts that are unexplainable. And Edward Casey, that gentleman was able to read people's lives.
Sure.
And I've been studying Edward Casey since the brightest kid in my high school in Michigan turned me on to Edward Casey in 1966. My point is, I really feel there's going to be a major earthquake in San Francisco between now and March 21st.
Oh, that's not good.
And I just can't get these feelings to go away. So the studies that I've been doing on the earthquakes lately show that everything is lining up on the Cocoa Plates to be a massive earthquake in the near future. And Costa Rica is on the Cocoa Plates. Well, we'll just see.
Maybe it's going to be March 15th. Maybe it's going to be an earthquake in the markets. That's that's the first major Bradley turn date. That's 2012. Okay. March. You said March 13th, so we'll cut you a couple of days slack.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm just talking about life and things. I live here in this country. I don't talk to many people in English. I've said this to you for years, Tom, and the same thing, Steve. Whenever I call up, it's like I want to just communicate in English because I'm crazy from Spanish.
That's great.
Man, well, listen, maybe you should start talking some Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Okay, ¿qué tú quieres yo habla?
Oh, boy.
What did you say then?
I just said, what do you want me to say in Spanish? ¿Qué tú quieres yo hablo en inglés español?
I'm getting it. See, I'm not kidding either. I
get you the...
I got it. I got the Rosetta Stone.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay, I'll give you real suave, real smooth, and real soft and slow. Cuando ustedes hablan en tu programa, es para mí muy bueno porque yo feliz hablando con ustedes.
Oh, man, I got a lot of work to do. I got
who, what, when, where, and why on that one. So.
Oh.
Well, that's right. There was a couple when, where, and why.
Yeah, I like it. I got those.
Okay, la clima...
Maybe I better stay with French. Comment allez-vous? Très bien, merci. Vous?
La clima aquí está bien.
So something's good. That's for sure.
Okay, the word clima is climate.
Ah, okay. Okay, good.
See, there's many words that are similar, so you just have to pay attention to the similarities and just kind of, find a groove of, okay, that sounds like such and such.
Yeah, right.
Well, we can tell you the climate is good here.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's a nice day here in Clearwater.
Okay, well, I'll say mucho dinero para tu futuro.
You bet. Take care.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Bye,
this is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back. We get the Dow up 17, Nasdaq up 5, S&P's up 2. We're going to be right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this trader's market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com, under newsletter, hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report, with over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week. In addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes that a carefully selected portfolio can lower volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and the Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angela O'Brien, First Vice President and Certified Financial Planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
In the world of financial markets, there's a new player in town with an exciting new way to trade the markets. Nadex now offers binary options as well as bull spreads in a wide range of indices along with commodity and forex markets. With as little as $100, you can gain access to a new way to trade global financial markets while guaranteeing that your risk will always be capped. Nadex allows you to multiply your trading opportunities in ways never imagined before and access markets you once thought were out of reach. With short-term trading opportunities available, including binary options expiring each hour the market is open, Nadex allows you to take advantage of a variety of market conditions regardless of volatility or market direction. Now is the time to take advantage of this exciting new market. Don't let this trading opportunity pass you by. Open your account today by clicking on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Nadex, a better way to trade.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. And, we do have the Fed chairman speaking out here today. But listen to this. This is pretty wild. So, what's unusual about this? This is, you talk about little divergence. So here's this quote. At present, with unemployment rate elevated and the inflation outlook subdued, the committee judges that sustaining a highly accommodative stance of monetary policy is consistent with promoting both the objectives of the Fed for stable prices and maximum employment, Bernanke said in a prepared statement to the House Financial Service Committee. Now, the thing that's wild about that, folks, is that, he's saying that.
And we're at market highs.
Well, yeah, also. And how did that put the dollar up and gold down? Yeah. Because what he's saying specifically is that, hey, they've already told everyone to 2014 at least is going to be low rates.
That's right.
I mean, when I look at Europe, Europe no doubt is doing right what we were doing, but yes. There's something else happening.
That's right. There's something else happening. Yeah. There's no question about it because Europe is, trying to push it out there and
right.
No doubt.
Let's go to Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Hola, mi amigos. ¿Cómo se encuentra esta mañana?
See, that's why I want to speak Spanish, man. All our listeners know how to speak Spanish. That's a beautiful thing, man. Okay.
You have to, man. When you're from Miami, if you don't speak Spanish more than they speak English.
Ándale, arriba, arriba.
Yeah, it's muy importante tu palabra español todos de la vida. Otherwise, you are lost.
Yeah.
Big way. But, hey, guys, thanks for taking my call. Two questions I got. One a trading question, one a question on y'all's promotion. It's been the last several days on the road, and I've been missing some of the broadcasts here. If I heard it correctly, I was listening to the tape last night. You guys are offering a Tiger promotion, 30% on your Tiger dollars. Did I hear that right?
It's 20 to 30%, depending on how many you buy, yes.
20 to 30%. Okay, and then also, if you take part in the promotion, you also can get on your intraday webinar that you're going to be doing trading live during the day?
That's free, yes.
Okay, so is there like a minimum amount you got to do to get that webinar?
The minimum is 500. You buy 500, you get 600. It's good for anything at TFNN, and you get the webinar.
Yeah, March 29th for a full day.
All right. Okay. One last question, because I'm on the, doing your insights and the Den, and I'm also getting Ken's, and I got that pre-programmed on my credit card. Could I get Tiger dollars and just apply that to that, or would I have to do something in addition to that?
No, that's how it works. Yeah, it gets applied to whatever you're getting right now. So if you're getting subscriptions right now, folks, you want to do it. You want to take a look at it because you're going to save 20 to 30%. Right.
Well, that's a no-brainer, man. You get a 20% on your trade.
And plus, you get the Master Trader Series.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Awesome. Well, that's a heck of a deal, man. Appreciate that. Question for you. Went long today on a couple contracts on natural gas at 252.
Yep.
Seems to be testing the 7.8 or close to the 7.86 resistance
it is.
from the initial breakout. What are your thoughts? Did they do good or not so much?
No, I like the trade. I like the trade because what it has done, what natural gas has done, folks, is that you got right back to the original breakout, and you're doing it. It's not bad volume. It's not great volume. But what we did have already now, so the first get-go back this morning, if you trade natural gas, folks, what ends up happening is that you get it electronically, but then the floor opens up. When the floor opens up, that's when you get the break. And when the floor basically opened up, you had the first acceleration up this morning, which is nice. So now you're back down, you have a higher low, and what we should see right now, we're at 252.9. I suspect you're going to go back to those highs, which is at 256. I mean, that's the way it seems to be setting up. And that also sets up that, okay, is it going to be able to get into that 259? Well, we'll see. What I have seen, no doubt, is this. The correlation, remember when you called last week, Dave, I was telling you the same thing. The correlation has been that when the market comes down, the money starts going to natural gas.
Yeah.
And, the market, is pulling back slightly here. Steve and I were just talking. And, this was the first day with any volatility. I expect what you're going to see whoever hit that dollar and hit gold, you're going to see them hit it again. This dollar is going to go to the moon. They're going to crush gold, and they're going to crush the market. And it's
staying at those levels right now. And it's up above that first.
That's right. And once it gets going, depending on how long you've been in the marketplace, folks, you'll see something that you quite haven't seen for a little bit here. Because it took a good amount of bread to do that first trade. Not a huge amount, but it probably took $200-300 million to do that first trade because they hit it.
$200-300 million.
Yeah.
No kidding. So
yeah, but that's not a lot of money in the context of these monsters out here. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right, sure. In the context of like a Goldman Sachs.
You got it, right. They probably made $100 million already because they got what they wanted, right? They hit the dollar, hit gold, hit the euro. So they had that set up prior to that. So, so now they're more than likely, I suspect they're going to try it again.
It's not a bad way to end your February. Especially on February 29th.
You got it.
What you're saying to me is Goldman Sachs rolled up with a limousine and got King Dollar at the homeless shelter.
Hey, listen, it could be any of those larger players. That's what it comes down to. It's someone that has juice, and this dollar wants to go right now. They're going to hit this thing again, man. And, as Larry always says, when you got wide price spreads like this, folks,
absolutely.
Get out of the way. Yeah. I mean, whether it's going down or going up, the dollar's going up. But that wide price spread, oh, man. That's
price spread with volume. Then you've got the formula.
Right.
For sure.
Awesome, guys. Que tengas un buen día. Muchas gracias por tu ayuda.
Man, I'm going to get this down. Thanks so much.
I appreciate it.
Hey, how did I say thank you?
Gracias.
Oh, I should know that. Gracias. Beautiful. I'm really starting today.
I love it. I love it. Look, I've always watched those. Not always watched, but see those commercials. Well, like flying through airports.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to see the Rosetta Stone.
Right. Well, in my case,
and I used to like whenever I would be over in Japan.
Yeah.
I always learned enough to be able to get around.
See, in my case, I think what's happening is that I'm going back to one of my origins.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
And so listen to this, folks.
A little Latin lover stuff.
Well, no, listen to this,
like
man.
that.
Listen, this is a trip. So picture this, folks. This is a funny story. Picture this. I grew up in Boston. My father had 13 in his family, and my mother had 8.
Yes.
And then they all had a slew of kids, okay?
Yes.
There's no such thing as birth control, right? And so what ends up happening, right, is that, my grandmother had so many grandchildren, it was insane, right?
Cool.
But out of the grandchildren, right, there was some of us that were, like, really white with freckles, right?
Yeah.
And then some of us are dark, like me, right?
Yeah.
And so I says, man, how do I get so dark? I'm looking at everyone, right? And I said to, I says, man, we got hit by the Spanish Armada, man.
I love it.
Okay?
I love it.
So I go to my grandmother one day, and I was my grandmother's favorite. I had it made, because we all lived within like 4 square blocks, but I was always over her house. Always. Well, they all were, but I had it made. I said to her one day, man, I says, and she had only been, she come from Ireland when she was like 8 or 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
So I said, do you think that, the Spanish Armada hit your family? Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you should have seen her, folks. She was going through the roof, right? I mean, you got to picture something long. No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Uh-oh.
But I swear, after I start learning, more about history. Of course they did, man. Do you know what I mean? I get a tan, man.
I love it.
I know. It's hilarious. So after I got out of the service, I'd come back, and I used to joke with her all the time, right?
Yeah.
And right till she passed away, she didn't joke about it. She was, But anyway, so.
That's too funny.
Isn't it?
It is.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
Not like a good mongrel. See, that's what I figure. I do. That's what America's made out of. America is made out of mongrels,
That's right.
man.
Yeah.
That's why we're so, resilient and tough.
That's right.
Yeah. I like that deal, man. Okay, look at this. And, hey, I'm going to start speaking Spanish to this market. It's going down. The first day it's going down. Oh, man. Okay.
Just get that composite.
We
get all red.
Look at that. Someone take a bite out of that apple, will you?
No chance. 541 right now.
Look at that.
Off of its highs, but still.
It's hanging up there.
Yeah.
I just need
volume in it, too.
Yeah.
Some volume today.
The SPY, let's go take a look at the SPY out here. So the SPY, folks, okay, we're at 137.52. There's a couple numbers that it has to get back inside to get any type of juice going. And
it's inside that swing.
Yeah, it's in there now. It was under 59, but you gotta
still no volume.
You got to get some juice going.
Yeah.
I mean, the volume's dying on the vine on the way down right now. So
what's new?
Yeah, no, I'm no doubt about it. We take a look at some of the high volume stocks, even though we don't have high volume. Staples is down $1. That's getting hit. Apple's up 6.50. We got Oracle down 8. SodaStream. Oh, they're not selling the sodas anymore, or the machines.
Down $7.
That's down $7. That's down 18%. Look at that. Yeah, that's getting toasted and roasted, no doubt. So,
which you don't drink soda, do you?
No.
Yeah.
That's something I've never got into.
Yeah. Soda.
Thank God. I got my ice cream thing is bad.
Now, what about as a kid?
No.
No, not at all.
Well,
You didn't go out for like a grape knee-high or
No, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I did. I love fraps.
Fraps. Now, what is that?
A
root
frap,
beer or what is that?
No, a frap. You take milk.
Okay.
And like vanilla syrup or chocolate syrup with ice cream.
Okay.
And on those multi-mixes. Good old Ray Koch on the multi-mixes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
That's right. Mitch in Boston too. Me and Mitch would go down Revere Beach.
I love that.
That's right. Totally, man.
See,
there she goes. They hit it again. Boom!
We used to have, what was interesting, one of my favorite drinks was a Boston Cooler. Did you guys ever have those?
No, what's a Boston Cooler?
So Boston Cooler, you've had ginger ale before, right?
Oh, yeah.
So in Detroit, they had their ginger ale. They've got the regular, but they also have something called Verner's.
Okay.
Which is a totally different ginger ale. And Verner's in ice cream is what's called a Boston Cooler.
Oh,
so
they're great.
Cool.
Oh, no, they're
which is really, that's one of my favorites.
Hey, what do we call those? They were dynamite. No, I love those, man. Yeah. I still love those.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally, man.
What was so funny is I took a couple of guys up to Detroit.
Okay.
And in Detroit, like all the cities, you've got different great ethnic foods. One of the things they have up there are Coney Islands. Now, chili, onions, on hot dogs.
Yes.
With mustard. And one of the famous places down there, I think it's called National Coney Island. So I took a couple guys from Florida.
Yeah.
And we're eating them at midnight or what have you. And the guy orders a ginger ale, which in Detroit it's a Verner's. Totally different flavor, okay? He has it, he sends it back. He says, this is flat. They bring him another one. And I wasn't really paying attention to what he was drinking until like the second time when he was getting ready to send it back. And I said, what did you order?
That's what you're ordering.
I said, no, that's it. That's what it tastes like.
That's awesome.
It is too funny.
So there goes the dollar again. They're hitting it again, folks. What you're going to be able to learn a lot out here today, flat out, is how operators come into markets. You're going to see they hit the same trade too, man.
Yeah.
Same trade.
Yeah, for sure.
They hit gold. Oh, look at this. They hit gold. They hit the dollar. They got it going. The gold's down 31 right now. GCJ. Man, I'm telling you, this is what... Oh my God! Look at how they hit it.
Oh, sure.
Look at how they. Now it's down $45. Folks, if you're long, get a stop in ASAP because you're going to see something you haven't seen for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, it's whatever's happening out here. It's going to happen quick, and there goes the dollar again. They're going to hit it again. This is not going to stop. You're going to see it one after the other because once you get it going, it's and the market hasn't even got hit yet.
Right.
Hasn't even got hit yet.
Right.
And the way it goes, so watch how the next way it goes, folks. What happens is this, is that you take that bread there, okay, but you got two good trades that bang, bang. You take that bread there, and then what do you think you're going to do? Shift it.
Yeah.
Shift it.
Yeah.
Boom! And you hit the other side. I'm telling you, I know, man. It's wicked.
They're taking apart the euro.
Yeah. The euro's dead meat.
Look at that.
The euro's dead meat, man.
I couldn't talk Phil into taking euros for dollars.
He's too smart. You kidding me? No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Absolutely. But look at that. Look, when you do, this is a 10-minute chart on the euro, but when you do talk about fast price destruction and long-range bars,
seriously,
that's the 10-minute chart.
Right.
What's the 30-minute chart look like? Oh,
and there goes Apple.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Look at that.
Once Apple's going to be red in all of about another minute, and then you might as well kiss it goodbye, big time. This is pretty wild. I mean, we haven't seen something like this for a while.
No, at least we finally have some action.
Yeah, big time.
One way or another.
No, we got it. It's action. It's big action, and he hasn't even started in the marketplace yet. But look at that dollar, man. And folks, I was looking at this dollar. The dollar has come down from 82. And the market, went to 77 something, and the market had gone up 300 points. But that's 300 points versus what the dollar did is divergence. Because normally when the dollar come down that much, the market should have went to the moon.
And you've been talking about how the dollar came down into that November 9th time frame.
Yeah.
Where you had that nice big and rejected that. So.
Right. It's going to be merciless out here today. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We get the Dow down 38, NASDAQ down 10, S&P's down 4.5. We're going to be right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, I just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650, but you get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
Yeah, I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we waited at was less than you guys said, so, you know, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio. Therefore, we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the frontofTFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Right now, you get gold down 61. You get 153,000 contracts. And what you're going to have here, folks, this consolidation is going to be staying in place. So, bottom line is that you get a highly volatile market, and the dollar index does want to move again. I mean, you talk about a wide price spread in the dollar. They've hit it twice, and they're going to hit it again, and they're going to hit the S&P again, too. You can just see this setup is pretty dramatic.
Yeah, no, it is. You know, and what is interesting, you know, because I follow candle patterns as well.
Yes.
You know, there's some additional patterns. Yeah. You know, and on the dollar index on its charge up, one of the things that it does is makes these bullish engulfing candles. It's been consistent.
Right.
Just been consistent.
Right.
So, you know, it stays where it is today. You get another one. You know?
A bullish?
Bullish right here.
On what now?
Dollar index.
Oh, the dollar. I got it. Oh,
dollar
cool.
index.
Right. I got it. No, I got it. Right.
Dollar index.
Right.
You know,
right.
it's just been consistent.
Yes.
Now, what really needs to happen here, folks, is really in the NDX. I don't think I have it on this screen here.
Right.
How that thing has been, yeah. So it's really the NDX that's got to break.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
And it's not there yet. Yeah, it's not there yet. But that's really what has to occur.
Yeah, because if you look at not this 10-minute bar, the one before it, you had 3.1 million, and you're still going into 4 million.
Yeah.
So the index is going to need more coming back.
Yeah,
that's the bottom line. And what that's all about, folks, is good old Apple. No doubt about it. You know, and Apple right now still doesn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
You know, you're down $4, but you're up $4, but all Apple just did is go into the gap that's left over from this morning.
Yeah.
You know, so
hasn't even completely closed it.
What I do expect you'll see though, is that you'll see it by the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the screen, you'll see it. It's because it's you know, there's still hope out there. See, what also happens, which is pretty neat. You remember, folks, every little downdraft that we've had, even in the last 3 or 4 weeks, it comes back every single time. When that happens, that puts the faith in the bulls.
Oh, for sure.
That scares the bears. It does both.
It does.
Okay?
It does.
And that makes it saying, oh, no, this is going to come back again. My take is that because of this dollar in gold, that correlation in the euro, it's the probability of that goes down dramatically.
Yeah. Yeah.
The reason being is that who's ever in there is going to come in there again and again and again, because they're already in a monster winning position, not a small winning position. Huge, huge bread. And then just take that bread, shift it off, bang, hit the next one. And that's when these fib numbers, you know, it is about the volatility and the fib numbers go hand in hand.
They do, absolutely.
You know,
just for some reason, mathematically measure fear and greed.
That's right, because the controls,
so cool.
the controls are off the market.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there's no volume, you know, up, everyone thinks it can go up forever. Well, you know what? That's not how it goes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a wild one. You stay right there, folks, because coming up next, we're going to Newton, Massachusetts. We get our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, 11 to 12 Eastern Time. Then Tucson, Arizona. Larry Pesavento, 12 to 1, back here, 3 to 4 with David, and we'll finish it off.
And it's David's birthday.
4 to 6. Oh, I know.
It's his birthday.
He must be 11 or 12 years old today.
That's right.
Isn't that pretty cool?
I wonder what the study is on February 29th days in the market.
Wow.
You know, that's
right.
I know, not that it necessarily means anything, but
yeah,
they are unique.
That's
certainly.
right.
You know,
That's right.
For
you know,
sure they are unique.
They are. And as Kip says, you know, you were bringing this up yesterday.
Yeah.
3 dojis in a row in the Dow.
And it's I put it in my newsletter. I actually showed the 87 time frame. And my whole point was, look, I'm not predicting.
Yeah.
But you just have to be aware.
Well, you know, it's funny.
You just got to be aware of it. That's all.
Folks, if you haven't test drove the Tigers Den, go over and test drive for a month. I saw Kip put it there yesterday. This felt like 87. I saw that. Yeah, really? I know.
Well, you can go back and look at the Dow 87 chart.
Oh, baby.
You got the double doji.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, you stay right there, folks. We're coming back with our man, Mr. Basil Chapman.
Take care, folks. Have a great day.